I'm not supposed to get that. Hello, my name's Sherry and welcome to my allotment plot. Today I'm here because I need to finish the polytunnel off desperately. It is now day 3 of doing it and attempting to finish it, and it needs to be done because I went to the garden centre yesterday and the impulsive side of my ADHD brain went, yes, I want the vegetables and all the plants, and I have nowhere to put them. Got no beds sorted, have no polytunnel just to house them in, so we've got loads of jobs to do today. So let's come and have a look round. So at the moment I need to finish digging out the polytunnel and get that sorted, and then I need to finish fixing my fence up to make that tighter. I've done all of this side, all of that side. I've done up to one post over there, and then I need to finish this off. I also need to turn the base around underneath my summer house before that gets put up today. Hopefully today, fingers crossed today, that gets put up. And I need to create some beds because I need to put the plants in. They need somewhere to live and they can't keep living in my car because at the moment it's identifying as a shed and a greenhouse, and yeah, there's lots in there and there's lots to do. So we're just going to get on with it and see how far we get and how many jobs get done. It is supposed to rain all day today, so we'll get as much done as possible, humanly possible. Let's get on. It's done. Oh, it's all been dug up. Right, I've done trenches either side so I can sink the frame into the floor. I've got ground sheet pegs. I'm going to peg it in. Oh my god guys, I'm so close. I'm so close. So close. So we're going to get that done now, and then I'm going to dry the frame off because it's been raining, and put some contact tape on. Somebody left me a message on YouTube on one of my videos about contact tape, and apparently it protects the polytunnel cover from sun damage and heat damage and everything. So I'd never heard of it before, if I'm really honest, so I'm really thankful. Thank you for that little tip. So I'm going to tape the frame up and then put the cover on. Oh my god, it's monumentous. It's like a monumentous moment. It took so long. So this is, or was, my roll of contact tape. Bit of a mess, but essentially it's foam with a sticky back. You can specifically buy it as greenhouse tape because it's like UV protecting or resistant, and I don't know, heat proof and all the rest of it. However, it's all the same thing. So if you just oh no, look for foam tape and get the UV resistant one, it's exactly the same thing, and it is miles cheaper because it's not marketed for a greenhouse, because we all know as soon as marketing hits, everything goes up. I just got a spaghetti of tape now. Found it, got the end. Right, let's tape the frame. I'm doing. So I'm going to take the tape. I've got to try and do this now with one hand. I'm going to take the tape, sticky back off, attach it to the frame, and just stick it on. I am stretching it a little bit to try and make it go further. Because otherwise I don't think I'll have enough to do the whole frame. So you just pull it and stick it. Ugh. This one snapped on there. Oh, it's strong. I've got white fingers now. Get off. So that is essentially going to protect the polytunnel cover from the heat of the poles and hopefully stop it from melting as such. And also I think it's UV protective as well, which I would hope that the polytunnel cover was that anyway. So I'm going to finish this off and then get the polytunnel cover on. Right, I'm having a dilemma and a real mental argument with myself. Look what I've done. So, inside, outside. Why have I done that? What have I done that for? So, as you can see, I can't leave it. It's not going to make a difference, but to me it does, because I've not done it properly. So I'm going to have to undo it and do it again. It's just taken me so long to put this polytunnel up that I just can't leave it. I couldn't leave it. So it's done now. It's done. And I'm putting the cover on. Putting the cover on. Okay. Let the fun begin. Say to my boots. Right, I'll quickly show you where I'm at now, because looks like we've got a rain cloud coming over. It's nice and bright over there, but we have a polytunnel, guys. We have a polytunnel. Not tried to close it yet, so we might not have but it's dug in. I've sort of curled the excess fabric up and tucked it by the pole. I'm going to dig the mud into it now and secure it all down, give it a rake over I think, and then I can chuck some compost in there. But for now I can greenhouse my car and bring all my plants in now. They've got somewhere to sort of live for a little while until I get round to doing the beds. So that's the next job, that's what I'm doing next. It's up and I put cardboard in there, so it's all cardboarded out, barring the central strip so that I can put a walkway in it. Excuse me. But I've got all the plants out of the car now and into there, and I've just put a pallet down just to keep them off the floor for now, for the time being. So that's that job done. Next job is I want to tackle is where the summer house is going to be. I need to turn these pallets round because at the moment there's sort of 4.5 pallets, and that pallet there is really rotten. Which one am I looking at? This pallet here is quite rotten, and I'm thinking I'm going to try it first. If I turn that base round of the summer house, it should fit on the 4 pallets. So I need to turn it around just to check, and then turn all the pallets back again because it's a bit of a funny shape. When you stand back here, like this is where the front door, the 2 doors go. So I need to turn that way so it lines up square with the 4 pallets, and then turn all the pallets that way so that it's back again. So that's what I'm going to do now, so it's ready to get all the walls and side panels and whatever else up. So that is the next job we're going to tackle. That's what we're doing now. So it does fits on 4 of them. So now at the moment the front door is there. I don't actually know if I want, do I mind it being that way, or do I want it square on? Oh no, what do I do? The thing is, if I have it sort of diamond backed, this is what I'm thinking, if I have it back to the way that it was with the diamond back, I've got a big Bowser thing that I want to collect water, and it just makes the angle for it to fit in really awkward. But I'm thinking if I have it this way, it will fit in that gap there on the back wall. So I'll have the back wall, a window, 2 doors and a window. It just means that the front will be facing the front of the plot, and I'm not going to be able to see the back of the plot. I'd have to come out and have a look physically at the back of the plot. Oh, I don't know now. And I really like... Oh no, because I'd still have a step, so that'd free that pallet up as well. Oh, it's raining again. No, I think I'm going to turn it. I'm going to turn it. Let's turn it. There we go, like that. So it's now... This is the front. I can put, hopefully, the Bowser might be squidged in that corner a little bit, but it's in place. I'm excited now to get the walls and that on it. I'm so tempted to do it myself. Like, I'm really tempted. My partner said that he'd come down and help, but I am just that person that is a little bit of an eager beaver and just tends to get things done. So we've got progress today. What I need to do now, I think, so if that's the front, I want a pumpkin archway. I've got some pumpkins in the polytunnel, and I want a pumpkin archway, and I want the view. Oh, I keep jumping the camera, I'm really sorry. I want the view through the pumpkin archway from the summer house. So those are going to be the beds. So I'm going to put the beds together, I think, now, so that they can be pulled into place. These, I think these will get moved eventually, these pallet collars, because that's not where I want them. What else did I get from the garden centre? I've got Brussels, so I need to do a brassica bed. I don't know whether to do a brassica bed over this side, because I am south facing, which means usually we get the sun up this way. And with the summer house there, brassicas, as far as I'm aware, don't mind a little bit of shade, so if anything is cast, it can go there. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, I'm going to get on with these now. I'm going to pull these together.